Hello and welcome to Sudoku Pro. This is a 5-star puzzle from today's Hindu. Let's get started.
Okay. There is a 3 here in B row and a 3 here in F row, which blocks these 4 cells. So 3 goes here in A5 or C5. Now coming to H row, there is a 2 and 9 here, which blocks these 2 cells. You have 3 also in column 4 and column 5 here. So these 2 cells are blocked by 2, 3 and 9, and in H row there are 3 empty cells left. So 2, 3 and 9 goes in these 3 cells. So let's mark it with 2, 3 and 9. Now there is a 3 here, so H8 takes 2, 9. There is a 2 here in 9th column, so H9 takes 3, 9. Now in H row there are only 2 empty cells left, and the missing numbers are 5 and 6. So let's mark it with 5, 6 pair. Now this 3 and 7 blocks these 2 cells, and there are only 2 cells left empty. So 3 and 7 goes here in G6 and I6. Now in this 8th block, the missing numbers are 1 and 4. There is a 4 blocking from here. So G5 takes 1 and I5 takes 4. Now let's fill this 9th block. You have 5 here in I row and 5 here in 7th column, which blocks these 3 cells. So G9 takes 5. There is a 8 here in column 8 and 8 in column 7, which blocks these 2 columns. So I9 takes 8. Now the missing numbers in this block are 1 and 7. There is a 1 blocking from here. So G7 takes 7 and I8 takes 1. Now this 7 cancels out the 7 here. So G6 becomes 3 and I6 takes 7. In I row, the missing numbers are 2 and 3. There is a 2 blocking from here. So I3 takes 3 and I1 takes 2. There is a 2 and 8 here in column 4 and a 2 and 8 in column 6, which blocks these 2 columns. So 2 and 8 goes in middle column here. There is a 2 blocking from here. So D5 takes 8 and F5 takes 2. There is a 9 here in row F, and a 9 here in column 4, which blocks these 3 cells. So E6 takes 9. Now in column 6 there are only 2 empty cells, and the missing numbers are 4 and 6. Let's mark it with 4, 6 pair. There is a 5 here in column 3 and a 5 here in column 2, which blocks these 2 columns. So 5 has to be in one of these 2 cells. There is a 5 here in D row, which blocks the cell. So E1 takes 5. So this 5 blocks this row, and there is a 5 in D row which blocks here. So 5 has to be in one of these 2 cells here. There is a 5 blocking from here. So F8 takes 5. There is a 6 in row C and 6 in column 7, which blocks these 4 cells. So A9 takes 6. There is a 2 here in B row and 2 in C row, which blocks these 2 rows. So 2 has to be in one of these 2 cells, but you have a 2 here in column 1 blocking here. So A2 takes 2. This 7 in column 7 blocks this cell here, these 2 cells. So 7 has to be in one of these 2 cells. So this 7 blocks here, and there is a 7 here in column 5 blocks these 3 cells. So A4 takes 7. Now there is a 3 here in B row and a 3 here in column 3, which blocks these 4 cells. So 3 has to be in one of these cells, either A1 or C1. Now in D row, there are 5 empty cells, and the missing numbers are 1, 3, 6, 7 and 9. You can see 3, 7 and 9 blocking from here. So D4 takes 1, 6. Similarly, here you have 3, this 3, 7 and 9 blocking here. So D1 also takes 1, 6. That is 1, 6 and 1, 6 becomes a matching pair. Now you have only 3 cells left, and these 3 cells take 3, 7, 9 triplet. So there is a 6 here in C row blocking this cell here. So in D row you have 1, 6 matching pair. So 6 blocks this cell. Now in column 8, E8 is the only cell where 6 can be. Now you can see there is a 2 in column C as row C and 2 in row D blocking these two cells. So 2 goes here in H8. So let's eliminate 9 here, and H8 takes 2. So that eliminates 2 here also. Now the missing numbers in column 8 are 7 and 9. So 7, 9 pair goes here. There is a 2 here in D row and a 2 in F row, which blocks these two rows. There is a 2 here in column 9, which blocks this cell. So E7 takes 2. Now there is a 1 blocking this cell, and there is a 1 here in D row in the matching pair uh, blocking this cell. So 1 goes here in C7. Now there are 3 missing numbers, that is 4, 3 and 9 missing here. You have 4 blocking here, so 3, 9 pair goes here. Now we have a matching pair 3, 9 in column 7. Now the only missing number is 4. Now in A row there are only 2 empty cells, and the missing numbers are 3 and 9. There is a 9 here in column 1 blocking the cell, so A1 takes 3 and A5 takes 9. There is a 3 here in B row and a 3 here in column 4, which blocks these two cells here. So C5 takes 3. Now let's try to now in this block there are only 3 empty cells, and the missing numbers are 5, 4 and 6. This 5 blocks these two cells, so 5 goes here in C4. This 5 cancels out the 5 here. So H4 takes 6 and H5 takes 5. So this 6 cancels out the 6 here. So D4 is now 1 and D1 is 6. Now in this block the missing numbers are 4 and 6. There is a 4 blocking from here. So 4 goes here in B6. Let's eliminate this 6. Now the only missing number in this block is 6. And in column 4 the only missing number is 4. Now in column 1 there are 3 empty cells, and the missing numbers are 1, 4 and 8. There is 4 and 8 blocking from here. So B1 takes 1. And there is a 4 here in G row. So G1 takes 8 and C1 takes 4. Now in this block there are only 2 missing numbers, that is 6 and 9. There is a 6 blocking from here, so G2 takes 9 and G3 takes 6. Now here since there is a 4 here, F6 takes 6. Now in B row there is 8 here which blocks these two cells, so 8 goes here in C3. Now the missing numbers in B row are 7 and 9. There is 9 blocking from here. So B2 takes 7 and B3 takes 9. In D row, there are three missing numbers. That is 3, 7, and 9. There is 7 and 9 in column 2. So D2 takes 3. So here in D7 becomes 9 and D8 takes 7. That cancels out the 7 here. So C8 takes 9 and C9 takes 7. In this sixth block, the missing numbers are 1 and 3. There is 3 blocking from here in F row. So F9 takes 1 and E9 takes 3. This 3 cancels out the 3 here in H9. So H9 takes 9 and H7 takes 3. In E row, the missing numbers are 1 and 8. There is 8 blocking from here. So E3 takes 1 and E2 takes 8. And here in F row, the missing numbers are 4 and 7. There is 4 blocking from here. So F3 takes 7 and F2 takes 4. And the puzzle is solved. Thank you. Have a nice day.